Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to teach you all how to make glossy slime. Glossy slime is a basic white glue slime that you probably have all the ingredients for it at your house right now. If you don't have the ingredients though, you can easily find them at the dollar store or a craft store in general, like Hobby Lobby. And without further ado, let's get started. Also, just a heads up, a lot of you guys really like it when I put the exact measurements in, and I'm not going to be doing that in the video. If you want the exact measurements for the glue and the activator ratios, that's all going to be in the description box. For the video, I'm just going to be eyeballing it, but for a slime this size and this consistency, follow the steps down in the description box. If you're like me and don't need the measurements, you can just eyeball it along with me. I'll try my best to make the video as least confusing as possible. First, we're going to add in our glue. You can use any type of glue. All you have to do is make sure it contains PVA because that's what makes the actual slime. I'm making a tiny slime because I'm eyeballing it. If you don't want to eyeball it and you want one this size, check the description box. But since I'm trying not to waste glue today, I'm gonna go ahead and work with what I've got. If you want, you can add a little bit of water to the glue to make your slime even glossier. I think it's fine like this. Next, what we're going to do is we're gonna put the mixture aside and we're going to get the teaspoon measurement and the cup measurement. And you're going to add 1 teaspoon borax, 1 cup warm water. After dissolving the borax in the water, you should get slime activator. Now, I know that sounded a little confusing and I was trying my best to be very brief in the video. If you want the activator recipe more in detail, check the description box. But get a teaspoon of borax and mix it in 1 cup of water. That's how you make activator. And as you pour it into your glue, it's going to have some strange effects on it. The glue will begin to clump up. It will begin to turn into what I like to call cottage cheese. All those clumps. Now my glue is still really liquidy and mushy, but you're just gonna have to keep adding activator until it starts to get into the pulley stage. This is where it's not a liquidy glop anymore. It's a big blob that when you drag your spoon across the bowl, it will all follow. Every single little strand of glue is now connected and it is pulling away from the sides. This is where we're going to start to knead it with our hands. Now, you might be tempted to add more activator because of how sticky it is, but I promise you, all those little capsules, all those little nuggets in our slime are actually mini bubbles of activator. And once you pop them, your slime is going to start to activate without you needing to add any more solution. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep on kneading until your slime is the desired consistency. After 5 minutes of kneading and mixing, here is our mini slime. I promise y'all, I did not add any more activator to this. All I did was smooth out the lumps and we got this. Of course, it is a little bit sticky. Like, look at that, it should not be doing that. So I'm gonna add in the slightest bit of activator, just the tiny bit, to get it to stop to stick to my hand. Let's scoop up some of the stuff that's in the bowl because we do not want all this white glue to go to waste. You've got your slime. As you can see, our slime is super stretchy, super glossy. It's a little bit stringy, but that will go away in time. And it's super satisfying. I'm actually going to add this piece of slime into our large glossy slime. Now, of course, not every single borax and every single brand of glue is different, and the measurements in the description box or the measurements shown in the overall video might be a little off. They might be perfect for me, but they might be different for you, depending on your brand of glue or where you live, how high in altitude you're at. So right now, I'm going to explain some of the possible scenarios that might happen to your slime. Scenario number 1, your slime is still sticky. Not to worry, this can easily be fixed by adding a little more activator. The activator's job is to get rid of the stickiness, and if it's not doing its job, then just add in a little more. Scenario number 2, your slime's turned stiff. That probably happens when you over-activate your slime. If you add too much of the slime activator, your slime will go from beautiful and stretchy to stiff and rubbery. This is because the activator's job is to get the stickiness away. And if you add too much of that, it'll turn into rubber. Literal piece of rubber. Do not add water to your slime because that will get a really big soupy mess. What you should do is add in a little bit of lotion or baby oil. Lotion and baby oil decompose the molecules of the slime activator and make it nice and soft again. Or you can add in a little more glue to deactivate it again. And keep adding until your slime reaches the desired consistency. Scenario number 3, you forgot to put your slime away and now it's a rock. Same as in when it's overactivated. If it hardens, all you gotta do is melt it back down to slimy consistency. Slime is not a solid, but it's not a liquid either. It's kind of an in-between. You have to get it right back to that in-between. Add in some lotion, or in this case, you might wanna run it under your sink and add in a little bit of water. All we gotta do is get moisture back into the slime. If your slime dries out, all the moisture evaporates and it won't rejoin. They're literally just clumps. So that's what to do if your slime is hard. If this slime recipe worked for you, be sure to give it a like and subscribe if you want more content like this. If it didn't work for you though, be sure to leave a comment down below explaining what happened. And I'm gonna say it one more time so you don't miss it. All the measurements are in the description box, so go check them out. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.